Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. So it is indeed official. We got former President Trump and now the 47th president back into the fray, and the markets are reacting accordingly. And that's what I'm going to do, break down in this video some of the statements that Trump made at the Bitcoin conference and what we can expect, because this could be, as they have stated before, the biggest bull run and wealth accumulation cycle we've seen to date. So stay tuned. All right, so now that the uncertainty is out of the way, the fear and greed index is showing accordingly. There's still the typical Bitcoin volatility. As of this video, we don't have the FOMC results, but I'm assuming, let me double check that. No results as of yet, since it's the 7th here in Cambodia, but not 7th. It's the 7th morning in the States, so they haven't included yet, but the market is still pricing in that 0.5% rate cut. So that should probably shape up. It may be higher, but what I want to get into is basically stock markets have rallied. Everything is just looking up and up, basically. And on that note, you're seeing a lot of trends, of course, with Trump meme tokens. This is one of them. There's another. Let me see if I can find it. That had like 1,000% up, and some new ones that popped up recently that said like Trump 47th president or something like that. There's still some that are down. Of course, they're all just going to be shit token pump and dump schemes. But where was the one I saw? Something that said, yeah, President Trump 47. This one I think is obviously new. Trump MAGA, that was 240%. There was a thought that was like maybe it already dropped. Well, Trump, there was one that was like 1,100%, but maybe it already sold off. I originally saw it. But that also brings me to Trump's Arkham entity that they are tracking. So he's got a lot of cryptos in here, and basically it's still down. You can see in the portfolio, but this is just things to kind of keep in mind. So obviously wherever he's putting his time, energy, money into is things that should keep on the radar. And that's the beauty of blockchain, right? It shows everything that's transparent. Now, I can't validate this, but this is validated as an Arkham entity from Arkham. They're the ones that are blockchain super sleuth detectives. So I'm assuming that they found publicly something that Trump purchased, and then they started tracking the wallet. So now the other thing, I don't know if he's the actual one going in here buying this stuff, or is this his son doing this? Because some of these are just straight up shit tokens for sure that he's throwing a couple $100 in. Trump he knew and things that. But what's $500 million to a billionaire, I guess. So, but it's a lot. So anyway, what I want to get to now, and this is what everybody is looking forward to seeing, and he did have a recent statement that I saw somewhere on YouTube video that he said he keeps his promises. So that's actually what we want to get into, because at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville earlier this year, around July, he made 7 statements. Number 1, to fire Gary Gensler and be sentenced for loss over it. Day 1, we'll see in January if that's the case. Bitcoin stockpile, the 210,000 Bitcoin that the government has, and World Liberty Financial, there's nothing going on with that yet. So as of right now, this is just a black hole grifter scam, so to speak. So technically you can't do anything with these tokens. They're not listed anywhere. The platform is not live. So the $200 I put into it and the other individuals that have purchased 1 billion of these tokens, we basically have absolutely nothing as of right now. Now, I don't believe that's going to be the case, of course, especially now with the simple fact that he is going to be the 47th president, and that gives him the green light to kind of go forward with things more easily, have more favorable regulation, and it's a trifecta, remember. So the House and the Senate are all controlled by the Republican Party. So I have no idea what will happen with this. Now, this is completely separate of Trump, and technically the individual kind of building it, I think they had an exploit on a previous contract using similar code. So there's still a lot of unknowns. But if they do indeed set out to do what they said they're going to do, this could be a very interesting platform. So I just want to bring that up because that is kind of a promise, so to speak, and he's the face of that. So let's play the clip from the Bitcoin conference so you guys can get a reminder of what was promised. 7 key takeaways.
On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
At the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, Tennessee on July 27th, Trump addressed a crowd of Bitcoiners who had waited for more than an hour to hear the former president speak. The Republican candidate policies should he win in November 1. And during his speech, Trump spoke about Bitcoin being the 9th most valuable asset in the world and how it could overtake the market cap of gold.
Anonymously on an internet message board to being the 9th most valuable asset anywhere in the world. Can you believe that? Is that right? That's a big deal. We'll be surpassing the entire market cap of silver. And one day it probably will overtake gold, but based on the way it's going, and I don't think you've ever seen anything like it, they figure it out. That's good. Americans do not realize that the United States, how about that? The federal government has almost 210,000 Bitcoin, or 1% of the total supply that will ever exist. But for too long, our government has violated the cardinal rule that every Bitcoiner knows by heart. Never sell your Bitcoin, right? My plan today, I am announcing that if I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well, please.
So that's the Bitcoin stockpile he mentioned, and also the Gary Gensler, Ross Ulbricht. That's 3 out of 7 that he's planning on doing.
This Bitcoin stockpile.
Trump plans to shut down Operation Choke Point 2.0.
As I will immediately appoint a Bitcoin and Crypto Presidential Advisory Council. As president, I will immediately shut down Operation Choke Point 2.0.
Now that could be interesting, a presidential advisory council for crypto. Now, I would love to see that because there's still some uncertainty with crypto and regulations. Like, of course, they've got ETS approved and things of that nature, but there's still the uncertainty regarding, is the CFTC in control, is the SEC in control? Now, if they could create like this third entity or something, man, and if he appoints people that are thought leaders in the space in charge of this industry, like he's doing with Elon and Vivek, and he's bringing in all these superheroes from different genres. And that's a nod to a video I watched from Jordan Peterson, the Trump X-Men team, where he's talking about RFK and Vivek, Elon, Vance. Like, yeah, he's actually doing this a lot more smarter and savvy compared to his mistakes last time. So I don't know who would be in charge of this council, but make no mistake, I have no doubt that he would bring in people that are actually proponents of the space. Remember, now he's got a wallet out there, he's got a platform out there. So this is bullish indeed for the future of crypto, 100%.
They want to choke you. They want to choke you out of business. We're not going to let that happen. And no longer will your government sit by and watch as Bitcoin jobs and businesses flee to other countries because America's laws are too unclear and too tough and too angry and too stiff. We will keep each and every Bitcoin job in the United States of America. That's what we're going to be doing.
He also
the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served. It's enough.
Oh, that's my mistake. That's the Ross Ulbricht commute sentence. I thought it was tied in here. Stage. So I think we're at the 4, 5, 6.
It's enough at the ambitious goal that energy and electricity of any nation on the world's undisputed Bitcoin powerhouse. You will not have to move your family to China.
It stands for, much to the excitement of the crowd.
The reason could not be more clear because Bitcoin stands for freedom, sovereignty, and independence from government, coercion, and control.
Trump had a lot of positive things to say about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies.
All right, should have prefaced that since I didn't watch the video originally, but I guess it's not 7 promises, it was 7 takeaways. But either way, the point being that there is a lot of speculation, but bullish optimism going forward. Like, I don't see how this could end on a higher note than what it is, because they are setting up just a perfect bull run. All he has to do is actually execute on what he said he would do. And also, or even, I'll take it a step further. All he has to do is not go back or change anything. Like, if he just left it as is, firing Gary Gensler is enough, and having the Fed continue to cut rates would be just the catalyst we need. Like, that's enough. Like, even if he didn't get to push anything through or change any legislation or get this Bitcoin stockpile or anything like that, I think that would still be enough for positive. He executes on all these things he said. That is going crazy. So keep an eye out on, of course, if you're speculating on meme tokens, good luck with that. But anything that he's saying or doing, or legislation or whatever, like, this can definitely be one hell of an epic bull run. And we have not broken the all-time high market cap. It was 3 trillion and some change. Let's see if I can find that back. What is Nope, that's not it. I thought we were at 3 trillion. Maybe I was wrong. I could have swore on one of the charts we had broken 3 trillion. According to this, 2021 was only 2.86. Okay, so we're close. I apologize. I thought CoinMarketCap, maybe it's CoinGecko, had a 3 trillion market cap. Maybe they're just rounding up back then. It's 3 years ago, so I forgot. Yeah, we're coming up on 3 years to the date. Wow. So yeah, let's see what happens. Literally a week from now, we'll be at the 3-year anniversary of this all-time high. So history is definitely repeating itself. And last but not least, as you can see from the altcoin season index, we're not in altcoin season yet. We kind of played around with, I think that was during the Pepe time frame, early April. But coming into, I think it's first quarter basically of next year is when this really takes off for altcoins. So hope your bags are packed. This is going to be one hell of a run. So as Ralph Powell says, don't fuck this up. You can gamble, but be careful, because that shit will kill you very quickly. All right, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, daily and if possible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now